Hello everyone! In this video, we provide a brief and concise introduction to Python dictionaries. So what are Python dictionaries? Dictionaries are data structures used to store data by using key and value pairs. And to illustrate you the creation of dictionaries, I made a self-explanatory example that's defined over here. So here is our example. This dictionary, called Dict1, provides basic information about a person. Name is John, age is 25, height is 183 centimeters, education is college, and also here I assigned a random list to this dictionary. What is the first thing that you observe about this dictionary? Well, we can see that this dictionary combines different data types. John is a string, 25 is an integer, 183 is again an integer, college is an integer, and here we have a list. 567 is a Python list. So this is the first nice property of dictionaries. Dictionaries can combine different data types, and that represents power of dictionaries. Right. Now, name, age, height, education, and random list are called keys. They are called keys. Then John, 25, 183, college, and 567 are called values. So every key has a value, and vice versa. Every value has its corresponding key. So what you can see over here is the post I created that nicely summarizes everything that I will explain in this video. A link to this post is provided in the description below this video. Before I start explaining the code in more details, I have to mention the following. It took me a significant amount of time to prepare this video and to write this blog or post. Consequently, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel or if you can hit the like button. Thank you very much. Okay, so let us explain the code that I've wrote that nicely summarizes everything you need to know about Python dictionaries. As you can see, I'm using Python 3.6 and I'm using Spider. You can also use Python 3.7 and you can use newer versions of Spider. So here's our dictionary. Let us define it. So I'm going to evaluate this selection, and here's my dictionary. You can simply type dictionary1 and you can see our dictionary, or you can do print dictionary1. Okay, so here's our dictionary. Now, there is another way for creating a dictionary. You can actually pass a list of pairs. The first entry is the key, and the second entry is basically the value. So let us do that. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here's our dictionary defined in another way. Basically, we have a list of name and corresponding test scores. Okay, so let us go back to our original dictionary by typing dictionary1, and let us say that we want to modify this dictionary by deleting the education key. We can simply write delete or del dict1 and we can refer to education. Okay, and let's see what happens if we print the dictionary again. Okay, we don't see the education key anymore and the corresponding value is being erased. Another thing and another function that's very useful is called pop item. It means to remove the last entry that's being added to our dictionary. So let us first print the dictionary before calling this function. So this function should erase random list and 567 values. So let's see that. Okay, And let's print our dictionary. Okay, so here's our dictionary. We don't have a random list and the corresponding values. This function, dict1.popItem, actually returns the key value pair that we erased. Now, let us add a new key value pair. We can do that by basically calling this code line. We will simply specify the name of dictionary, we will specify a new key name, and we will specify a new value name. Okay, so here's our dictionary. Let us see our dictionary again. Okay, here it is. Here is our new key value pair. You can also use the function update or the method update. So if you want to update the dictionary, you can also do that, and let's do print again to see what happens. Voila, here is our weight of a person. Now, how to access the elements? We can simply access the elements or the values corresponding to certain keys by simply writing dictionary1 and specifying the key. So let's see that. Okay, here's the name. Now, one thing to observe is that we can also use this way for accessing the value. It's the same. Let's print the length of the dictionary. Here's the length of the dictionary. Our dictionary contains 5 elements. Now, it's often necessary to check if certain key is inside of the dictionary. We can do that by simply calling these code lines. We can say height in dictionary. Basically, this is a logical expression, and this expression will return true because height is indeed in our dictionary, and we can convince ourselves by simply printing our dictionary. And we can see the height is actually the element of our dictionary. Is education in dictionary? Let's see that. Education is not inside of our dictionary, consequently we receive the false. We can see all the keys inside of the dictionaries by basically calling the keys function or the keys method. So the keys are stored in this dict1 keys, and if you want to display it, we need to convert this object to a list, and we need to print it. So here are our keys. Similarly, we can get the values by basically calling the .values method and then converting the output or the return value of this method to a list and printing the list. So here are the values. Then, we often need to loop through the keys of the dictionaries. We can do that by simply calling the for loop. We specify x in dictionary and we do print. Let's see. Okay, how about another way for doing that? We can call dict1.keys and we can print the values that are stored. Actually, we can print the keys that are being stored. If you want to loop through the values of the dictionary, we can do that by simply looping through dict1.values. Let's see the result. So here are the values. Okay? Then we can basically loop directly through the keys and value pairs at the same time by doing this, by executing these code lines. Here is the result. Finally, we can copy the dictionaries. We can create another dictionary from our original dictionary by calling dict function. And let's see the result. Here we have defined dictionary 2. That's basically a copy of dictionary 1. Okay, that would be all for today. I hope that you liked this video. If you like the videos I make, please subscribe or support my channel. Thank you very much and have a nice day.